and we will talk about all things living in Germany, because there are some things I want to talk to you about. The reasons to maybe not stay here in the long term kind of started to overweigh the reasons to stay. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys? I just wanted to quickly jump in here and make a really quick vlog this week because time is running out. I feel like I'm just constantly behind. There's just so much to do and I just feel like I never have enough time for everything that I want to do. But yeah, I just wanted to make the last kind of Christmassy vlog with you guys and catch up with you a little bit and chat with you before this year ends, while I have this kind of Christmassy sweater and all these Christmas decorations. We have lights everywhere now. I don't want to miss that for my background. I hope you're having a really nice December as well, and hopefully you have some nice plans to celebrate this Christmas and these holidays. We are actually going to Spain for holidays like always, and I always feel a little bit weird like leaving Germany to go to Spain for Christmas specifically, because for me, like growing up in Russia, New Year's and all of that, it's really like winter time. There was always snow, and to go to like actually hot country like Spain for this period, it just feels like a little bit unnatural for me. But of course, holidays are not about weather, and it's all about who you're spending it with. Anyways, it's the middle of my working day and I have a meeting now, but I will catch up with you guys a little bit later and we will talk about all things living in Germany, because there are some things I want to talk to you about. I'm so tired today, guys. You can't believe it. I slept so few hours today. This week is generally quite hard. It's the last week before going on holidays at work, so there is a lot of work and a lot of preparation for holidays, and I need to do a lot of meetings as well, specifically this week, but also things that I need to prepare after work, you know, some last minute presents and things like that. And wow, I'm just quite overwhelmed, to be honest, but I'm also really excited because I know that it's only 4 or 5 days and we are gonna be in Spain, and usually when we are there I have a really good time. They are grandparents of my daughter, so can have a little break. And yeah, so I just wanted to chat with you guys a little bit about living in Germany and just some thoughts that we've been having lately. Something happened, and I'm not gonna go into details about this story because I actually want to make a separate video about that because it's a long story. But something happened related to kind of the health care, which I never thought I would, you know, be unhappy with that, because I mean, Germany has a really good healthcare. But anyways, I don't want to spoil that story for you now. The point is, as we live in Germany, we see some cons, we see some pros. I always say every country has pros and cons, and I'm definitely done with like hating a country and just being unhappy with where I'm living, because I've done it when I was living in Spain. If you're new on this channel, before moving to Germany, and we are now 3 years in Germany, before that I was living with my husband in Spain for 6 years. When I was living in Spain, I literally was complaining about so many things, you wouldn't believe it. I was complaining about the sunny weather. I was complaining about bureaucracy. I was complaining about like sometimes ridiculous things, because once I moved to Germany, I would complain about the rain. So it's like, what do you want, right? Like sometimes I just, don't like human brain in that sense, because we will always find reasons to complain about something or to not like something. And I guess it's just normal for our brains to operate that way. When I moved to Germany for the last time, I literally started to want to go back to Spain like some months after, like literally some months after, you know, the initial settling down period was over. I was literally like, oh my god, I was not appreciating this in Spain. This aspect is so much worse here, blah blah blah. Like I just started to see all these negatives in Germany comparing to Spain. And then it hit me like, this is just ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I was literally like done with Spain and I wanted to move so much to Germany, and I was telling myself, oh, in Germany it's gonna be, everything is gonna be perfect. As soon as I moved to Germany, I just wanted to go back to Spain. Living in Germany is, at this stage, it's just finding that balance between like, does it make sense for our family? Like, are there good enough reasons for staying here, and so on and so on. And as long as there are good reasons for staying here, we're staying here. But now we're at the stage basically where the reasons to maybe not stay here in the long term kind of started to overweigh the reasons to stay. And that's basically where we've been at. I mean, we've been here 3 years, and as soon as we had a daughter, we thought about it a lot. Our daughter is now 2 years old, and we are completely alone here. Like, we don't have any relatives in Germany, and it's just very sad to have a kid who cannot spend time with her grandparents, for example. And that was one of the really, really big reasons why ever since we had our daughter, we started to kind of doubt if on the long term it's good anyways for us to stay in Germany. But yeah, as I said, something also happened recently that really for me was quite shocking and just not a nice situation. And this feeling of like, I'm not sure if I want to stay here anymore, it just started to grow. So yeah, we don't have any plan to move anywhere right now. As I said, it might just take like years to actually go through with this decision. But yeah, lately we've been really inclining towards potentially going back to Spain. If you guys are living in Germany, let me know in the comments, what is your experience? Are you generally happy? Are you generally settled here? Or are you living kind of with the thought like, I want to move out sooner or later? There was a comment in one of my previous videos where, yeah, I guess my complaining about Germany kind of annoyed someone. But the thing is, there are some facts. And yes, like I think that every country has beauty in it. And I'm very, very well aware of certain things that Germany has that are really good. I love this Christmas period in Germany, the Christmas markets. I see these tourists, the crowds of tourists that come here for Christmas markets, and it makes me happy that I can literally now walk out my door and be at the Christmas market in my town in 5 minutes and get some hot glühwein. Like, I love it. I love this Christmas period. I do actually love change of season in Germany. I mean, yes, sometimes this grayness and constant rain gets in your nerves and it's becoming a little bit too much, but generally rain means that there is change of season. The summer is usually quite nice, but then autumn comes and it's a little bit more cozy, and I really like this cozy feeling of being at home when it's raining outside, which is something that I was always missing in Spain because it's always sunny. The safety here, I feel so safe here, specifically in our town. I know every city is different, but I feel really, really safe here, and I feel very safe for my daughter. But yeah, every country has some beauty in it, but there are also some facts. And in the big ratings of expats, Germany and German cities are rated really, really low in the expats rating. And people say very similar things. Very hard to integrate, kind of a closed culture, and the crazy bureaucracy here is not helping at all with the transition and with just feeling comfortable in the country, because it's really, really a huge problem in my opinion. But yeah, these are kind of facts, and this is not my opinion only. So I don't think I'm alone in like feeling this way while living in Germany, but I'm really curious from those who are watching this video, from you guys. Let me know how you're feeling and what do you think about living in Germany, whether you are living in a small town or in a big city. I know the experience can be so different. Specifically, I think that living in small towns, in small German towns, when you are not related to like anyone German, like you don't have a German partner, for example, you don't have a German part of family. It's just, you're all alone. And the culture here is not super open, and it's really hard to integrate. Anyways, let me guys know what you think, but I have to get going. It has been a bit of a overwhelming chat. I hope it was sort of interesting for you to listen to my rambling. I'll be looking forward to hearing your thoughts on all this.